What's up? Today, me and Alex hit back and legs, and the session was pretty good. Improvements need to be made, but other than some tweaks, I should probably be okay. Alex actually doesn't really need any tweaks. Overall, his form and his range of motion was pretty good. The only thing he would need tweaks in is maybe his row, which I'm trying to help him out with. But I can't really be speaking myself because I need, tweaks in kind of form and range of motion all around. More so range of motion. But personally, I feel like what makes or breaks a back day is probably pull-ups. I just feel like once you can do at least one, you can start doing them, very often in your routine, and that's what really just built my back and its width. And if you can't do one, just do like a pull-down variation, such as lat pull-down. That's a really good one, and I'm thinking about adding that back in my routine. And they do the same as pull-ups. They're basically like literally they're just like the same as pull-ups. If you want to do pull-ups or lat pull-downs, either way you're going to get the, same muscles working. And I'd say though, my pull-ups probably built my back more than lat pull-downs because once I progress enough on lat pull-downs, I was able to do my body weight on lat pull-downs. I just switched to pull-ups and I started repping those out. Now normal pull-ups feel really, really easy to me. I'd say that it's also good to switch it up from time to time, just to, like, keep yourself interested and, introduce your body to new stimuli for the best gains possible. I don't stay on a split for more than 6 months just due to like certain muscles being less developed than others. Like as an example, my back and legs are more developed than my chest and arms. So I just recently switched to a more chest and arm focused split, especially chest. And you've got that, and you got your body adapts to your split. So basically, like if you stay on the exact same split for multiple years on end, you're probably gonna end up plateauing. And I'd say you'd make more progress if you just switched off that split for a little bit and kind of switch it up just to you know I don't like saying shock your muscle, but introduce your muscle to new stimuli, just so your brain can build those neural adaptations. And later you can just go back and switch back to that same split, and your body will readapt to that, and you'll probably get the best gains that way. And it also just gets super boring just sitting and doing the same split, like the same repetition of the same split every week, every month, every year, over and over and over again. And that just, to me and Alex, well, more so me, it kind of just sucks doing the same split for more than 6 months. I like to just switch it up, just to keep it interesting for me. And I've stayed consistent in the gym for a while, and I'm a pretty advanced lifter, I'd say. Even though my form isn't good, I'm in strength. I'm doing pretty well right now, and physique could always be better. But I'd say I'm well off. But so yeah, we did in this session we did pull-ups. Now we're on rows here, and then we switched to wide grip pull-ups just to like get those two pull-up variations, and then did close grip rows. Close grip rows, I feel like really, really like I get a really good stretch in my back, and I just really like the movement. But I feel like people are built better for certain movements than others, and movements like normal row versus close grip row, some person's going to be doing better on the normal row and some person's going to be doing better on the close grip. So you have to experiment and see what works for you. I'd say it took me a long time of experimenting to find what works for me. And I learned after a while of working out for like 5-6 days a week, that you really only need 4-5 days max. You could really get away with 3 if you're training really intense, but I just like to be in the gym often, so getting 4 days in, and doing my cardio before my workouts, and doing my cardio before my workouts and working out 4 days a week is just really good for me, so I can kind of get my cardio in and because I like to do 20 minutes of walking, which I'd say really helps me stay debloated and a little bit on the leaner side. I'm not like super lean, but I mean, I can progress and do better in really every aspect, but I'd say I'm well off right now with what I'm doing, and working out 4 days a week. I feel like is perfect for everyone, and especially if you're natural, you're gonna want to do 4 days a week, or at the very least try it. And 5 days a week might work better for some people, and that's fine. But I would say 5 days a week at max intensity, I don't think a lot of people can handle, if not everyone. So anyway, rest. Rest is really, really important. And I prioritize it because, without rest, you're fucked. Like, your gains are cooked. They're out the window. There's no way you're going to be getting good gains, or at least as good gains as you could be getting, without proper rest. Rest is so, so important. I'm so locked into rest. And I think that's what really is keeping my progress on a pretty good level. And by the way, going back to what I said earlier, I notice every time I switch up a new split and I do a new movement, every single time, I feel like I'm progressing more. Like, I progress really quickly on new movements that I have. As an example, what you're watching right now, I'm doing Romania deadlifts. When I used to do deadlifts, they were super, super hard and I could barely get, 315. And I know I'm using wrist wraps in here, and I used to not use wrist wraps when I was deadlifting, but I'd say it's a pretty big jump to go from 315, struggling really hard on deadlifts, to doing 335 on Romania deadlifts, even with wrist wraps, for 6 reps. And I got good reps here. But I'd say me and Alex have progressed so much on these Romania deadlifts. The name is fucking kind of confusing me, but I'd say stiff-legged deadlifts, Romania deadlifts, same thing. Really, really good movement. And sometimes we just switch them out with normal deadlifts so we can do our hamstrings and our lower back at the same time. And my lower back has actually gotten a lot stronger doing this. And it's helped me prevent injuries. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of the video. Thanks for tuning in this far, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Suck you dry quick as they can. Things bite down, reduce you. Now you're barely a man. Oh my God, how can you deny us right? That's flowing through. Hey you're saying that she's all that you desire. Liar. Hey you think you can throw water on this fire. Liar. It's not wrong to let go and let the woman ride you. For fuck's sake, don't lose touch with the dog that's inside you. She wanted what you had, you bet she smelled